Monday, which means we go big on music because we believe your Mondays shouldn't be with the blues. And we've got a very special show for you over the next 30 minutes. We're of course going to get you all the latest from film and fashion, but kick-starting it, like I said, nothing like music to chase those Monday blues away. And for you, we have in our Metronation studios this evening Kalpavriksh and their instrumental world music right here from Delhi, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's great having you. And I see a plethora of instruments. I mean, this is really interesting. What are you guys all about?
Part of the instruments.
This is just part of it. There's a lot more.
Go back, yes.
And I also another couple of members, I believe.
Right.
Well, you know, it's just a spacing, but these instruments look really, really interesting. So what's Kalpavriksh all about?
We are an instrumental band. Our influences are Spanish music, Indian classical.
Yeah, I saw you playing classical.
Yes. And even Western classical influences.
Okay.
So whatever is, we try to be as original as possible. Right. And our arrangements, normally, we keep it very tight. And there is scope for improvisation.
Oh, okay. So it's now how come? Why do you call it a world music band and not a fusion band? I mean, what's the difference?
The difference is genre. I mean, fusion music is to the common man. It's just fusing Indian classical with Western music and all. But we are open to any genre of music.
Right.
Like we are open to vocals also, right? We are planning for Sufi or something like that. But right now we are focusing on...
And you also have a bit of electronica, right? Of Manu.
Yeah, I am in the keyboards and the computers. So we are fusing that.
So there's really little bit of everything.
Yes.
Just to whet our appetite, you guys are going to play something. I see you have the Iranian duck with you. It's very interesting instrument. What are you guys going to play for us?
Okay, this is one of our compositions. Goes 6 years or 7 years back, about the date when it was composed.
Yeah. Now the band you were around, but then you reformed again about this year.
Yeah, we reformed.
So what is this called, this song?
This is known as the Indian Soul.
Indian Soul.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
You're playing the classical guitar, but you were playing it in a very folksy style.
Yes. I needed that zone, okay, which is so far near the Tantra.
Yeah,
so we can't
coming it's very, very folksy.
Yes, it was kind of folk playing.
Yeah. And so you guys only play instrumental. What was behind that choice?
There's nothing going that way.
Good kind of singer?
Nothing specific, as in we are open to anything. We have been just experimenting a lot with the instruments and with different sounds altogether.
Yeah.
So, using Sanskrit chants also.
Oh wow! So what about now albums? Now, Upmanya, you do a lot of arranging on the side. I met you for Ustad Shujat Khan's the performance there, in fact, and so you arranged his album. That must have been a fantastic experience. He was really impressed. So you do a lot of electronica and arrangement on the side. What about album work with Kalpavriksh?
With the Kalpavriksh, I mean, we are planning for that, but we're not too sure about the genre. I mean, if it will hit the audience or not. So we're still on the composing stage, I think.
That's true. If you heard this number, what do you think about this?
Oh, I love it. Like, what do you think about it? Yeah,
it's soothing for me. Yes.
It's soothing. It's got a nice mix, because of the flute and the duck. So, and there's a whole big market for ambient music, for lounge and stuff. So, but Vinay and Sharat, you come from different sensibilities.
Yes.
Very classical sensibilities. So, what do you think about your contribution? What do you think of this?
I have played like Western also. There's a competition called Soundcheck.
Okay.
In that I used to play metal flute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He plays recorder, metal flute, and he experiments with the flutes and all.
So, your live shows, do you add a bit of electronica in your live shows?
Now we are starting to put in more of electronic and sound effects, and we are planning for more electronic drum beats and etc.
Okay.
So we
are putting in a lot of things into it, and we are trying our hand at everything.
So you're not really decided about that this genre is what you want to stick in your.
We play what we feel it's
How do you come up with melodies? Who's writes songs?
Everyone.
I mean, all of you are trained, right?
We just put in anything and everything from wherever we get it from.
I love asking this from fusion bands. I mean, fusion is a mix, and when it's at the best, you call it fusion, but. There's a very fine line, I believe. How do you stop it from becoming just a mess? How do you say, okay, enough of...
I think that's mainly because all of us are from our backgrounds, are from different, like Kenny sir, he's specialized like in the classical genre, he's purely a Western classical person, and like Upmanya was there.
Yes.
I have been playing in a lot of rock bands before, so like we really sit together and we compose.
Indian classical field, so I mean,
what's your one track that you guys really like playing, like in a live setting? What's your favorite?
Okay, do we play it?
Absolutely.
This is not our original track. Okay, but it's a Spanish traditional melody.
Okay.
And
you were saying you have a lot of flamenco
influence. And it's known as Spanish Serenade.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so here's what serenade all of
So, this is anonymous. As in Spain, you find so many people composing, and it's a traditional, it's folk.
Okay.
So.
running out of time. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
I'm definitely serenaded, and I'm sure most of you are. So
very happy.
yeah, thanks a lot. All the very best. catch up with you again soon on your next tour. Alright then, so that was Kalpavriksh serenading us all. Thank you all so much. We're going to take a short break, but don't go anywhere because after that there's Papu, who can't dance but will soon learn how to. See you then.